Free beer and hot wings in the morning. Grand Rapids rocks all day. 97.9 GRD rocks.
Rain showers today, changing to snow. Falling temps as the day goes on. 49 was the high since at least we've been on. I think it was actually warmer in the middle of the night, but we're on our way down to like 31 or 32.
Looks about that way outside.
Yep. Very nice.
Yeah, great. So this Saturday, March 4th, at the JW Marriott, it is once again the annual, 20th annual, that's incredible, bid for bachelors and bachelorettes. Michelle, was this your idea in the beginning? I know you've been in charge of it as long as I've known you and as long as I was lucky enough to be involved, which goes back at this point, I think 11 years was the first time I hosted. But so this was your baby.
Yep.
Did you ever imagine, you probably get asked this all the time now, that A, it would go this long, I'm sure you hoped, or that it would grow to this size?
No, I honestly, starting it was an idea that I had, and over the years, it's grown and grown. And this last year, we raised over $100,000. So
wow.
It's like now
That's
it's a
huge.
staple. And
Wow.
so it's what really funds us to help families. So so I'm thrilled that it's lasted this long.
And friends and families of cystic fibrosis, it's one of those, you guys are, there's a number of charities like this, and I always am drawn to that, where it's a charity that kind of does what is needed to be done for a family. I'll let you expand on that, but that's kind of your purpose.
Right. Basically, I started volunteering for the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation like 26 years ago, and got to know families and the situation and learned a lot about cystic fibrosis. And then I started realizing that there was really nothing locally to help families. Mm-hmm. And so I had the idea for the event. We did it for like 3 years, and we started realizing that it was unique, and it started raising a lot of money. And then I started thinking, okay, well, maybe we can start helping families locally.
Yeah.
So that's kind of how it all began.
And
It's amazing.
All
You just
sorts
saw a need for it.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's all sorts of help. Like if a family is dedicating a lot of time, missing some work because they're helping a child who's getting treatments or they're in the hospital, you've paid, I think you've paid electric bills and maybe a hotel or gift packages for kids to try to cheer them up or brighten their day, everything like that. And then, of course, the actual bid for bachelors and bachelorette auction, the 20th annual, this Saturday night, JW Marriott. Bachelor and bachelorette here. Steve and Emily, welcome. You guys have been working for a long time on this.
Thank you.
Getting ready, getting date packages.
Yeah.
Now, you have to get in shape, right? Yeah. Well, I think, let me see. One of those mics might not be on. That's not your fault. Steve, say hello again.
Hello.
That's
There it
much
is.
better. Emily?
Hello.
Emily's good. Okay. Well, I'm like, somebody sounds funny. All right. Whose date package is better, Emily or Steve's?
She's better looking than me, so automatically she wins that category. So
That was
come
a new.
on.
you know that's true too.
That was very quickly.
stop.
You're right. But,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't lie.
Steve, I find you to
that
be
was
excessively handsome.
Thank you.
that was a graceful move, though.
That was a
All
graceful
right,
move.
Emily, what is your date package?
So my date package consists of different sporting events, tickets to the Pistons, the Red Wings, Tigers. I also have a stay at Traverse City at the, oh my gosh.
Great Wolf Lodge.
No.
I don't.
Not the Great Old Lodge.
It's the number one first date destination.
The Grand Traverse Airport.
Yeah, no, Grand Traverse Bay, actually.
Okay.
And I have a night stay there with dinner included, many gift cards around the restaurant, around the Grand Rapids area for restaurants in the area. Lots of different sporting events. So if you like sports, if you like to travel, if you like doing anything spontaneous, my package is for you.
It's
Now,
fantastic.
Yes.
When I did this, are you, if it comes down to it, you're going to go? Are you in on this? Are you going on the date?
I
'cause-
would be more than happy to go on these dates,
Because
yes.
so often, like, Michelle, what would you say? What percentage of the winning bidders actually want to, buy it with the intent of going on the date with the individual?
Probably like 10%.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very low.
Now, you do have one couple where they met and got married as a result of this,
Yes.
right? Is it still the one couple?
There's actually sort of two. Dan Harland, who is our host, met his bride at bid. He was an escort and she was a bachelorette the year that they met. So they got married. And then the other was where parents went and bid on a bachelor for their daughter and they got married.
No kidding.
Oh my God! It was an
parents and
arranged
the daughter?
marriage.
It was.
That's remarkable.
That's crazy.
So at first, he was probably like,
Yeah. So,
All right, I'll do it. Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Dad.
you guys have a 10% chance of finding true love.
Yeah.
Telling me there's a chance.
Yes.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Right there.
There's a chance.
That's better than I ever had on my own.
Yeah.
It worked out. Steve, how about you? Your date package?
Well, my date package, I work at Steelcase where we make a lot of office furnitures. And I noticed you guys said earlier that you could use some new chairs.
Yeah,
so
we could. These are
Yes,
the worst
we
chairs in the
could.
world.
Yeah, they have seen some abuse.
Steve, I'll take you on any date you want if you get me a new chair.
Yeah.
Well, we have a lot of awesome chairs that are part of my package. And with one of my fellow coworkers, her name's Andrea, she was able to hook me up with some really nice chairs. One of our flagship chairs is called the Steelcase Leap chair. That alone is worth $1,000. There's 2 other chairs in that package. If you guys like golf, there's a whole bunch of golfing packages that's in mine. Saskatoon Golf, we have the Pines, we have Maple Hill, we have a $100 gift card to Maple Hill, we have a $125 gift card to Gilmore Group. So pretty much office furniture and something I like to do, but I'm not very good at golfing. So
And one thing that has stood out to me over the years, and I know, Michelle, we've talked about this before, is how quickly businesses work to donate to a lot of different date packages. You'll see a business that donates to Emily's, to Steve's, and to a half a dozen or a dozen other people. They're like, yeah, man, glad to help. And that's really remarkable.
It is, and that's what keeps us going. I mean, without the community's help and involvement, we wouldn't be where we are today. So we're extremely grateful. And to the bachelors and the bachelorettes for putting so much work into their packages. I mean, we have a lot of we have a Hawaii package this year, a Napa Valley package, a Vegas package, a Disney package. I mean, a lot of destinations
Those are
as well.
all
Yeah,
amazing.
What is the
But I need that chair.
Yeah, we need those chairs, man.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Stay away from our man Steve.
Yeah, we're going to have
We
to
gotta
go
keep
to
bidding
the
low on
auction.
Steve.
Yeah. Got to go to the auction so we can get chairs.
Yes.
Tickets in advance are $30. You can buy them. Bid for Batch, BIDFORBACH.org. Or friends and families of CF.org. They both go to the same place. You can get your tickets there. Buy them now. At the door, they're $40, so $10 more if you wait. Reserved tables, you can buy a whole table for a group of up to 10, and that gets you 10 drink tickets. You can do that for $460. And then there's also an ultimate VIP package that is. And you can see, by the way, all of the various bachelorettes and bachelors, all of their date packages, all the hosts and everything else. Something I don't remember being on there before, but maybe it has been for a couple of years, and I just wasn't paying close enough attention. But like for me now with kids, the last couple times I was able to attend, I'm like, well, I can't buy any of these. I won't be able to use any of them. I see family date packages. I can definitely
There you go.
Yeah,
use
that's
these.
pretty cool.
And I was just looking at one of them from Doug and Christy Heilman. They've got it's Frederick Meyer Gardens annual family membership, John Ball Park Zoo family membership, Millennium Park family membership, Celebration Cinema movie theater rental for a private party up to 60 guests. That's fantastic. And then a whole bunch of other stuff. So if you just want to go, it's a great night to get dressed up. Go have some drinks and some hors d'oeuvres. See a lot of friends and family. It is everybody there is
It's a party.
so
It's
excited to
fun.
be there.
Yeah.
So you're going to meet new people. It's a great time. And it's a great charity.
Well, and too, Doug and Christy Heilman have a son, Tegan, with CF, so they actually tailored that date package or couples package to show his interests, and there are things that he likes to do. So that's how that all came about.
And that
that's
is
very cool.
fantastic. Now,
Yeah,
I know
it is.
there are sponsors that get on board and help you out early. We should thank them.
Yes, Meyer is one of our big sponsors, and Lax Industries is also a big sponsor this year. And obviously, I mean, there's so many to name as far as people that have really stepped up to help. But
Sure.
we've been very fortunate with our community.
It's really good. All right. Are you nervous for Saturday, Emily?
Yeah, we have a little group number, a little dance at the beginning of the show to get things kicked off.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, a little nervous for that, but
Really?
mostly just excited.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
absolutely.
I'm looking at some of the guys. I think they should be more nervous than you should be.
I'm so
Not
nervous.
Steve.
It was like he didn't know you were here. Steve. And he said,
I said some of the guys.
yeah, I saw
didn't
you.
say Steve.
You pointed with your eyes. You went,
I'm a part-time gymnastics coach, and they asked me to do some gymnastics
you're-
there. So I have that fear.
you have to be able to dance.
Oh, my
though.
Yeah,
gosh.
he's more than ready.
Oh, yeah.
I was getting
Yeah.
like
Do you have a
me.
floor routine?
Yeah.
I have something in my mind that I could throw on the spot, but I have
Do you
that
have ribbons?
fear.
Yeah.
If you have ribbons for me, I could bring it there. And
Are you like the guy that helped with the break-in in Ocean's 11?
I mean, if I was, I wouldn't admit it. But yeah.
Yes. Can we shove you into a tiny tube?
Yeah, so you can get into the vault.
Well, this is fantastic. Saturday night, JW Marriott. Again, bidforbatch.org. Always a great
That's
event.
a fun time.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Okay, how much, Emily? How much do you like when you think about it? How much is
Did
your
you
date
say how much
package
are you
going
going
to
to cost?
That's essentially what I'm saying.
Yeah, but it sounds weird.
Your way sounds gross, like it's leave the money on the dresser.
Yeah, words are
mine is part of a charity event.
How much monies are you?
I don't know what it's going to go for. I did kind of get a rough estimate of what my package is worth, and it's about $3,000.
Okay.
So hopefully more than that.
Absolutely.
But we shall see.
Okay, and this is the first time you've been a
This is the
bachelorette.
first time attending as well.
Steve, for you?
Same
time?
thing.
Same thing.
With all the furniture and all the golfing and everything around that price. So hopefully we both can
Yes.
get higher than what we put in.
Absolutely. Michelle, what is the biggest single date package sale?
It was $10,000.
Was that
Wow.
when it was the gentleman who was he a pilot? I think that was when I was there.
It was the dude bidding on his daughter, right?
That was a big one.
That was a big one. But after
that
that,
was
this was
big.
this last year. In 2016, someone went for $10,000.
Wow.
So, and actually he had two packages. So he was auctioned off twice, and then I believe the second time he went maybe for like 2 or 3.
Which is still amazing.
Wow.
Right.
The time we always go back to the time when the gentleman was bidding on his daughter.
Yeah.
And now we didn't know that on stage. So me and Stephanie Webb was a host that night. And we were up there, and she was wearing a strapless dress. Beautiful woman, well endowed. And as the bidding went up, there was a table in the back that was bidding, a bunch of guys about her same age. And then an older guy next to the stage who you could tell was determined to win. Again, we didn't know it was her dad. So our minds connected dirty dots instead of appropriate.
Nice.
And we're like, oh my God, that guy is really after this younger woman.
Weird old
Like he's
man.
old enough to be her dad,
boy.
and he is. And so the guys in the back, you could tell they're like pooling money. And then as soon as they would take the longest time possible to up the bid, and then immediately he'd go and raise his hand. And it turns out he was dad, and he had made the promise that no one would outbid him
There you go.
for his
Yeah,
baby
that's
girl.
awesome.
What a
And
dad.
it was fantastic.
Yeah.
And but man, the energy in the room as that duel was going on,
It's so much fun
That
to
was
see.
incredible.
crazy.
Intense.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah, that
So,
was crazy.
Bidforbatch.org. Check it out. Get your tickets. Go to the event Saturday at the JW Marriott. Emily and Steve, thank you for
Thank you so
investing
much
the
for
effort
having
into
us.
this.
Thank you,
Michelle,
yeah.
thanks for 20 years of hard work for this. I know it's not work for you.
No, not
and,
at all.
And you always turn away. You hate at the end when they cheer for you.
True.
I could tell.
Yeah, it's awful.
Let's cheer really loud for
Yes.
everyone. Really.
Yeah, okay.
It's well
so
deserved.
Big applause this
Well,
year.
great job, everyone.
guys.
Thank
great
you.
event on Saturday. Go to it. You'll love it. That's a promise. It's Godsmack. We're all leaving. 97.9 GRD Rocks.